Once upon a time, in a kingdom called Elderglade, there lived a princess named Rosalind. She was kind, intelligent, and so sweet that her smile could light up the entire castle. But unlike the slim, delicate princesses often described in fairy tales, Rosalind was plump and full-figured. Despite her beauty and charm, suitors often ignored her because of her body. Year after year, princes and noblemen came to Elderglade, but none chose Rosalind. She often heard whispers in the palace hallways. Too fat, they said. A princess should be soft and delicate. These harsh words weighed heavily on her heart. One evening, after yet another ball where no one asked her to dance, Rosalind sat on her balcony, tears rolling down her cheeks. "Will I always be alone?" she asked the night sky. The next day, her father, King Eldrin, called her to the throne room. "My dear," he said gently, "I have invited warriors and brave men for a great competition. The winner shall have your hand in marriage. Perhaps this way you will find true love." Rosalind sighed but agreed. A few days later, the palace courtyard was filled with excitement as warriors showcased their strength, agility, and charm. But Rosalind could see clearly that none of them truly cared for her. They only wanted wealth and prestige. Feeling disheartened, Rosalind went out to the marketplace to clear her mind. As she wandered, she heard a commotion. A group of children was struggling to pull their cart out of the mud. Without hesitation, Rosalind knelt and pushed with all her strength. The strength that was often mocked in the palace now proved powerful enough to free the cart. "Thank you, Princess Rosalind," the children cheered joyfully. In the crowd stood a young blacksmith named Felix. He had witnessed her kindness and strength. "That was impressive," he said, stepping forward. "Very few royals would stop to help." Rosalind smiled, feeling truly seen for the first time. Over the next few weeks, Felix visited the castle more often, offering to repair armor and forge weapons for the guards. Each time, he found a reason to talk to Rosalind. Soon, their conversations turned into laughter, shared stories, and long walks in the palace gardens. When the final competition day arrived, the warriors boasted of their victories, but Rosalind realized that her heart belonged to Felix. Gathering her courage, she stood before the crowd and said boldly, "I will not marry someone who wins by strength or status alone. I will choose the one who sees me for who I truly am." She turned to Felix and smiled. "And I have found him." The court was in shock, but King Eldrin, seeing his daughter's happiness, nodded in approval. Felix and Rosalind were soon married in a grand ceremony, and their love was built on kindness, courage, and respect. From that day forward, Rosalind's strength, both in body and in heart, became legendary. She was honored not just as a princess, but as a queen who knew her own